You already know what it feels like. You wake up one morning, look in the mirror, and something inside you just shifts. Not in a dramatic movie trailer kind of way, in a quiet, heavy kind of way, like you've been putting something off for so long that now it feels almost impossible to start. Your body feels foreign to you. Movements that should be easy feel hard. Climbing a flight of stairs leaves you slightly winded and you catch yourself hoping nobody noticed. You feel tired before the day even really begins. That feeling is not weakness. That feeling is actually the beginning of something. Here's what nobody tells beginners. The hardest part of getting fit is never the workout itself. The hardest part is showing up when everything inside you is convinced you are not the kind of person who works out. When you have tried before and quit when every fitness video you have ever watched seemed designed for people who already look the way you want to look. When the gym feels like a place for other people. I want to talk to you specifically, not to a crowd, not to some imaginary motivated, energized, ready-to-go person. To you, exactly as you are right now, sitting or lying down, probably a little skeptical, wondering if this time will be different. It can be, and I am going to show you exactly how, step by step, no fluff. Before we go further, there are related programs linked in the video description below. These are structured, proven systems designed for people who want more than just tips, people who want a complete roadmap. If you have been spinning your wheels for months or even years, the longer you wait to look at those, the further behind you fall while others are already moving. Check them out when you are ready. Now let's get into this. The biggest mistake beginners make is starting too hard, too fast. You have heard the phrase, go big or go home. For fitness beginners, that phrase has ended more transformations than any injury or bad diet ever could. You push yourself to the point of misery on day one, your body screams for 3 days afterward, and your brain quietly files fitness under the category of things that hurt me. And just like that, you are done before you started. Science backs this up completely. Studies consistently show that people who begin with moderate intensity and gradually increase their effort are dramatically more likely to still be exercising 6 months later compared to those who go all out immediately. We are not talking small differences. We are talking about transformations that actually stick versus transformations that never happen. So here is the actual plan. Simple, effective, and built specifically for someone starting from scratch. The first week, you are doing 3 days of movement. Not brutal, not punishing. Movement. On day 1, you are walking for 20 minutes at a pace that feels slightly challenging but still lets you hold a conversation. That is it. Most people underestimate how powerful walking is as a foundation tool. But professional athletes still use walking as active recovery because the cardiovascular and metabolic benefits are real and substantial. On day 2, you rest. Rest is not weakness. Rest is where your body rebuilds. Day 3, you do bodyweight squats, modified push-ups, and a plank hold. You do 2 sets of 10 squats, 2 sets of whatever push-up variation you can actually complete with good form, even if that means doing them against a wall. And you hold a plank for 10 seconds. That is your full session. 15 minutes tops. Day 4, rest again. Day 5, you repeat the walk, but this time you add 5 minutes, 25 minutes total. Day 6 and day 7, rest. That is week 1. Does it feel like enough? Probably not. Good. That feeling of it being almost too easy is exactly what we want. Because here is the truth that the fitness industry almost never talks about. Consistency over intensity is the single most powerful factor in physical transformation. Always. Without exception. By week 2, you add 1 more day of bodyweight training. You increase your squats to 3 sets. You add glute bridges. You add a simple core exercise like dead bugs or lying leg raises. You increase your plank to 15 seconds. Your walk stays around 25 to 30 minutes. Something starts to happen around week 2 that you need to know about in advance so you recognize it when it arrives. Your energy improves. Not dramatically, not in some sudden burst. But you will notice it. You will sleep slightly better. You will feel slightly less foggy in the afternoon. Your mood will lift in a way that is hard to explain but completely undeniable. This is your body responding to consistent movement. Dozens of peer-reviewed studies confirm that even 2 to 3 sessions per week of moderate exercise significantly improves sleep quality, reduces anxiety markers, increases focus, and elevates baseline mood. This is not motivation talk. This is biology. Your brain starts releasing more dopamine and serotonin. Your cortisol levels begin to regulate. You start to feel like yourself again, maybe even better than yourself. Week 3, you introduce resistance. If you have resistance bands, you use them. If you have dumbbells, you use them. If you have nothing, bodyweight still works. You do squats with added resistance, or heavier bodyweight variations like jump squats or split squats. You do rows using a resistance band anchored to a door, or you do inverted rows under a sturdy table. You add shoulder presses, 3 sets of 12 reps per movement. Your cardio days become 30 to 35 minutes. Here is where the transformation compounds. Because your body has spent 3 weeks learning the movements, learning the patterns, building the neural pathways that make movement efficient. By week 3, you are no longer fighting yourself. You are building something. Week 4 is where the mirror starts telling a different story. Most people will see visible changes by the end of week 4 if they have been consistent. Not dramatic Hollywood transformation, real, earned, visible change. Your posture improves. Your clothes fit differently. Your face looks slightly different because inflammation decreases when you move regularly and eat slightly better, which happens naturally when you start exercising because your cravings and appetite signals begin to regulate. People around you start to notice before you do. That moment when someone says you look different, you look good, what have you been doing? That moment is coming. 4 weeks is all it takes for the people closest to you to see what consistent effort produces. But here is the real transformation that nobody talks about enough. 4 weeks in, you stop feeling like someone who is trying to become a fit person. You start feeling like a fit person. The identity shifts. And once the identity shifts, everything else becomes easier. The workouts feel like part of who you are, not like punishments or obligations. That shift is worth everything. From week 4 onward, you continue adding complexity slowly. New movement patterns, increased resistance, longer cardio sessions, more days. You follow the 10% rule, never increasing your total weekly volume by more than 10% week over week. This protects your joints, prevents burnout, and keeps your progress sustainable. People who follow progressive overload protocols like this one consistently see significant strength improvements within 8 to 12 weeks. We are talking about doubling or tripling your starting strength in certain movements within 3 months. The compound effect of consistent progression is extraordinary, and most beginners have no idea what their bodies are actually capable of until they remove the obstacle of inconsistency and replace it with a simple, repeatable structure. That structure is what separates people who transform from people who try and stop. It is not genetics, it is not time, it is not access to expensive equipment. It is a plan that matches where you actually are, not where you wish you were. If you are serious about having that plan fully built out for you, with every detail structured, every week mapped, every progression tracked, and guidance that adapts to your specific starting point, the programs linked in the description below exist for exactly this reason. Every day you wait is a day someone else with your same starting point is already 4 weeks ahead of you. The results you want are completely achievable. The only question is whether you are going to keep waiting for the perfect time that never comes, or whether you are going to go look at what is waiting for you in that description right now.